Hello, and welcome to Cindy's Corner. Boys and girls, do we have a story for you? And while you're getting your book, if you haven't hit that subscribe button, go ahead and ring that bell so that you can share Cindy's Corner with your friends and colleagues and family, and so that they can watch Cindy's Corner. All right, our book today is A Bear to Share. And this is a really good book because it gives back. Yes, it gives back. It was, so it's a give back book. If you purchase this one, it will give back. It's a wonderful story, and we're going to talk about something when we finish, and I want to give you a challenge, okay? Here's our title page, is A Bear to Share. The author is Jessica Alba. The illustrator, and Norah Weinstein and Kelly Sawyer Patricof. And the illustrator is Alicia Moss. And while we read this, think about something that you have that you can share, okay? Be thinking. Tiana loved her teddy bear. His name was Bach the bear, and he was absolutely, positively perfect. Bach was the only bear for her. There was a lot that made Bach special. He had one eye because when Tiana was little, she carried him around by the eyeball until one day it popped clean off. But she didn't mind. His fur was worn down from Tiana holding him close to her heart. But she still thought he was soft and cuddly. He had stuffing coming out of his neck. Tiana didn't actually know why he had stuffing coming out of his neck, but it gave him pizzazz. In fact, she named him Bach the bear because when Tiana placed him on top of her toy piano, he made every note sound better. They lived together in perfect harmony. Then one day, without any special or warning at all, Tiana's mom yelled, "Surprise! Look what Aunt Maria got you. She thought you'd love a new bear." Tiana didn't understand. "But Mom, what about Bach?" "Honey, I know you love Bach, but don't you think it's time to make room for another bear? Bach has one eye. His fur is all worn down and he's all, well, unstuffed." Tiana looked at Bach the bear. Then she looked at the new bear. He had both eyes, he was fluffy, and he was super stuffed. It did not make her wonder. It did make her wonder. Tiana woke up for school and couldn't wait to talk to her best friend, Timmy. She spotted him on the monkey bars immediately because Timothy was wearing the same overalls he wears most days. Timothy was the best climber on the playground. Luckily, he was the best listener too, because this was an emergency. You won't believe what my mom said. Tiana started to explain to him. Timothy, like Tiana, didn't understand either. I guess Mom thinks Bach is too old and worn out. Maybe she thinks he's lost his music. Well, I've never had a teddy bear, so Bach always seemed pretty great to me. Tiana was shocked. Why don't you just ask your parents for a teddy bear? She asked. They say we can't afford it. Toys aren't a priority. Timothy said every part of the last word very carefully while looking down at his shoes. See his toes sticking out? So that's a priority. So a teddy bear is not a priority. Mom, Tarina said when they were on their way home, did you know Timothy has never, ever, 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 ever had a teddy bear? You know, we're very lucky, Mom said. We have enough money to take care of you and some left over for nice things like toys. What do you think she's going to do? Tell your neighbor. Okay. It's not fair that I have 2 teddy bears and Timothy has 0 bears, Tiana said. All families are different, honey. Some may have less, some have more, and some have just enough. Mom said, holding Tiana's hand softly. And although things can be unfair and unequal, it doesn't mean we can't do something about it. Tiana's finally starting to understand. She looked at Bach carefully. He only had one eye because she loved him so much. His fur was all worn down because she loved him so much. His stuffing was coming out of his neck. She still didn't know why, but she still loved him so much. Then Tiana had an idea. A big idea. What do you think? Mom, what if we give Timothy the new bear? Even if he's old and used up, Bach is my bear. Tiana knew Timothy deserved a bear to love and make his own. One with both of its eyes and all of its stuffing, so he could feel as special as she did when she got Bach. Her mom smiled at her. I love that idea, baby girl. Would you give up your new one? When Tiana gave Timothy the new teddy bear, he looked so happy. It was like a candle lit up inside him, making him shine. It made Tiana feel good. She was shining too, like she had received a gift instead of giving one. Timothy named the little bear Billy because he loves jazz. The new bear was Timothy's perfect match. And they all played together in perfect harmony. Wasn't that a great story? Now I have a question for you. Do you have something that you've always had and it's very, very special and maybe you don't go to sleep without it? Tell me in the comments if you've got that special something. And then I want you to think real hard. Would you have wanted to give Timothy the new bear or the old bear? Would you have kept the new bear or would you have kept your old bear? Tiana gave the new bear because she had one that she loved very much. So, see, boys and girls, sometimes we just have to look a little deeper at people and see what is really. So wasn't Tiana a really nice friend to have? Absolutely. Now, I told you I was going to share something with you, and I am. I have a special bear. I got this bear when I was like 2 or 3 years old for a Christmas. And when I got this bear, it was beautiful and white and pink. It had a little pink fuzzy nose. It's gone now. I don't know what happened to its nose. And I have to hold it right here because I used to lay my head on it every night when I was a child at home. And my bear now lays on a special bed, and I have it. And just so that you know, this bear is about 60 years old now. Yeah, so it's really a special. It's kind of lost all of its fluff too, and you hold it carefully or it's going to lose some of its stuffing. Yeah, do you like my bear? If you have something that is very special to you, take a picture of it and send it, or draw it. And tell me, what do you do? Do you sleep with it? Do you lay your head on it? That's why mine's so flat right here, because I laid my head on it all the time. So, how do you sleep with yours? Do you just hug it? I can't wait to see your comments. And just so you know, our books, Tommy's and my books, you can find those on Amazon, and just look up Cindy Coleman and Coleman, and you can find those books as well. And I hope you enjoyed a bear to share. And remember, if you get this book, it's a donation because they're giving back when it's bought. And so it goes to a good cause. I hope you enjoyed our day as much as I did. And I hope you give somebody a hug and tell them you love them. And don't forget to ring that bell. I need my subscribers out there. Make my day. Have a great one.